You want a career upgrade, but to do that, you need a bachelor's degree. But which one? There are over 2,000 college majors in America, and if you pick the wrong one, you will regret it. So let's talk. What are the 5 best majors for busy adults? At number 5, we have a tie between English and history. What? You may say, those degrees don't make any money. And while it's true that both of these are soft science, soft skill degrees, think about it. If your career goals only require a bachelor's degree but don't specify which one, which most jobs do, then English and history are really good options because they demonstrate skills like critical thinking, writing, communication, analysis, research, and a lot of those are things that employers say are some of the top things they want in candidates. If you're going into marketing or communication or publishing or editing or journalism, then English is a really good fit. But if you're looking at like law or politics or government, then history is a really good fit. Plus, look at this BA in history from Thomas Edison State University. Of course, they have the super flexible general education courses, but they've also got 30 credits of free electives at the very bottom, which can be any course you want. And then if you look at the major, some of these courses correlate to CLEP tests and other non-traditional credits. And then there are also actual electives in the major itself where you can choose a lot of different courses to fit in there, which means more CLEP, more Sophia, more Straighterline, more DSST, and more graduating early and under budget. If you use the college hack method, you could easily knock out this degree in under a year, and the same is true of most English and history degrees. But an even better reason for English or history is that they are both really fun degrees. I will never regret my bachelor's in English, which shaped my career and how I looked at the world. Let's say your interests are a little bit more medical. If so, good for you. This field is constantly growing because people are living longer and longer and needing more and more medical care. Plus, it pays well. At least I hope it does if they're going to charge me $1,500 to sit in an ER doing nothing for 5 hours so that I can talk to a doctor for 5 minutes. And of all the medical degrees out there, a major in health sciences is going to be your most flexible, cheapest, and easiest to graduate quickly degree. Basically, a good health sciences degree has 2 parts. One that's very science-focused with courses like anatomy and physiology, public health, biology, and then another half that is more focused on the administration of a medical organization. Think of health sciences as a very general jumping off into a medical career. Using this degree, you can really go anywhere. Check out this health sciences degree from Liberty University online. You'll notice that with the major area, a lot of these courses are hyper-specific, so there's not going to be a lot of hackability there. But the free elective section is up to 34 credit hours. When you combine that with the general education, it means that you're going to be able to use CLEP and Sophia and the rest for at least half of this degree. And look at the variety of courses in the major area here. We've got business, we've got chemistry, yuck, we've got environmental sciences, we've got health, and even a nursing class. This degree is going to leave you very career flexible, and degrees like it. Everything I just said about health sciences for the medical field applies to computer sciences for the tech field. It's flexible, it's fun, it prepares you for graduate school or just to go straight to work. And lots of computer tech type jobs require something that says, quote, a computer sciences related degree, which means that this degree is a really good foot in the door. And while the medical field is expanding, the tech field truly is king with more options for high-paying jobs that don't require you to take advantage of people who need to talk to a doctor for 5 minutes so they can find out whether or not they're dying. If we go back to Thomas Edison for a second, they've got a great BA in computer science that of course has the general education. You're not going to be able to hack much of the major area because these courses are so specific. There's just not CLEP or Sophia designed for most of these, but they do have a 30 credit free elective section and 6 more elective credits of science, math, and computer science based courses. So combining all of that with the general education, you're still going to be able to hack at least half of this degree. And it's a degree worth hacking. Like, computer sciences is a solid field to go into. When we think of adults going back to college to advance their careers, business is the degree that most of us think of. It's solid, it's about business, most people work for businesses, and bosses like the sound of it. Plus, it's extra solid if you want to go into management, it's a great setup for an MBA, and if you choose a very vanilla general track business degree without any specializations, it can be very hackable. I've already talked about Liberty University Online's very hackable business degree in this video, so let's go ahead and talk about Southern New Hampshire University's Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration. Southern New Hampshire's business degree has a very flexible general education area, and they have a 33 credit free elective section. Plus, consider that because business is one of the most popular majors, there are more ways to hack business major areas than any other type of degree. Like even DSST here has business math, intro to business, money and banking, organizational behavior, principles of finance. Sophia and Straight Line and CLEP are the same. They have a lot of tests that can fit into a business major area. I'd personally estimate finishing SNHU's business degree only having taken 30 to 40 credits, which means you're hacking at least 2/3 of this degree. And that's actually pretty standard for most online business degrees. If you're looking for a degree that is basically the standard in career advancement, has a name that sounds like money, business, and is often very hackable, then a business degree might be the one for you. Now we get to talk about one of my favorite degrees of all time. It goes by many names: interdisciplinary studies, multidisciplinary studies, general studies, liberal studies, but we're gonna call it the Chipotle degree. And it is the degree of the future. Imagine you go to Chipotle with me. You would probably not appreciate my order. It's a very dry, simple burrito with the cheapest meat on the menu, chicken, and the least healthy rice, the white. I do not get any tomato-based salsa, and I don't spring the extra money for the guacamole, but I do take plenty of cheese. This burrito would not be a good fit for a vegetarian, for somebody who likes pork, or for somebody who's trying to lose weight. But the beauty of Chipotle is that you can come in the line after me and order a burrito or taco salad or whatever you want with whatever ingredients you want based on your own personal wants, desires, and goals. And that's what liberal, multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, general studies degrees are. Chipotle degrees are customizable and let students pick the courses in the major area so that they can accomplish their own unique career goals. And why are these degrees so good? Well, first, because they let you take whatever courses you want within reason. Second, because you can put a lot of alternative credit into the major area. And third, because they have the potential to prepare you for your career really well. Let's say you want to be the manager at an airport. You apply for the job, and so does somebody with a business degree and somebody with an aviation degree. But you designed your Chipotle degree to have classes in both business and aviation. The business major hardly knows what an airplane is, and the aviation major has never seen a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet before. Who do you think is going to be the most qualified for that job? Let's take a look at the Interdisciplinary Studies degree program at Liberty University that I actually used to be the chair of for a while. You can see we've got the normal general education, we've got a pretty large free elective section that's honestly really good, and then the major area is blank. Of course, there are some rules that you have to follow, but to an extent, you can pick a lot of the courses that would fit into each of these areas of study. And you can base that on either the credits that you already have or the credits and knowledge that you need to earn. Of course, there are some rules and requirements, but these degrees are as good as they seem. This is a degree that you get to build yourself based on your goals, whether those are career goals or graduating cheaply and inexpensively goals. As always, if you need help picking the right major or the right college, or you need help putting together a degree plan so that you are graduating as quickly and inexpensively as possible so that you can build a career that you love, please, you can sign up for a consultation with me down below. I wish you all the best and happy hacking.